never made it. And then upon looking at the instructions of this, isn't this just a bolognese? It's basically a bolognese with beans. Maybe that's sacrilege to say, but it is very, very similar to a simple bolognese. You might not have some celery in it. That's basically the only difference she's really picking up right now. But hello. Are you using minced beef or braising some beef? Mince. At least she's going slightly bougie. She's using Marks and Spencer's. No, it was reduced yesterday. So, but it's Marks and Spencer's, so it's fine. Like, she's using mince because it's easy. Low-fat minced beef. Listen, it was the only one that was under 8 pounds. There will be less fat, but she is also trying to control her macros. So it was okay for her. She should give up some of the juicy fatness, so that she doesn't have a 25% beef fat, because that's a lot of calories. But so, what she's thinking more is what she's gonna do with the rest of this tiny bottle of wine, because she doesn't drink. Beefy gal needs a protein. She did she went to the gym today, and it was kind of painful because she did 70 squats, as in 70 kilo squats, and Tori it's 1.5 of what Tori is right now. Wine? Do you want it? She don't drink wine. She thinks wine's kind of shit. It's too bitter. It's too bitter. The Mama Thaiga has found out one of her gal pals is coming over this weekend, so she's bought 3 packs of gammon to make a Thai style stew. So this house is very full of food right now, because she's also making some garlic parmesan chicken today, because she's been thinking about chicken since yesterday. Screaming at the gym on Monday. She's been on the gym every day this week, basically, except for Monday. So she's gonna try to go every day this week, because she's been so bad at it. Italian and Mexican is gonna be interesting. It's mostly Mexican, but it's not really Mexican at this point. It's more British at this point. She feels like Chilli Con Carne is it's quite. Oh, there's a big. Oh, this one was pregnant, bro. She wouldn't really call this Mexican. She didn't think Mexican people really eat these anymore. Oh, look at these little babies. Little babies growing out of it. You were going to be a parent. Sorry she had to end your life. Right. So we have some vegetables. We have our red pepper. We have onion. Stick of chicken. Chicken's good. It's cheap. Cheap and good amount of protein. Oh, this onion does not look very gal. Okay. We'll get rid of most of this onion. So what happens when you don't check how long you've had things in the house? Putting wine in your chili? Yeah. She's never made it. This is like a recipe she found, and she was like, oh, that sounds like bolognese. It sounds quite nice. People would put beer in bread. It's how you get the bubbling. It makes sense because it's basically yeast, right? Oh, no. Oh, your legs. Oh, she's like an old lady, fam. Okay. She's not very good at making like Western food. But she does enjoy making it, but it is very much like, okay, now you wait for 6 hours while this braizes. Not a fan of that. She gets bored. But it's a 1.5 hour braise. So whilst we do that, we're gonna quickly do a 30-minute marinade on some garlic, parmesan chicken, some chicken wings, and then she's gonna then make a mayo, then make a sauce. A chili recipe with ground beef is the white Americanized version, probably less spicy. Well, luckily she's cooking it, so she can add however spice she likes. But this is the version that she looked up on. Realistically, she probably never do a stream where she has to slow cook beef like that, because that's an 8-hour stew. And that doesn't work when you're streaming. None of y'all want to have to sit there for like 6 hours watching her look at a piece of beef boiling. Maybe one day, maybe we'll do a stream when that happens, you know? Maybe during her birthday stream, she'll just have like what they call it, she'll have a beef stew stream. Kate, Goku, Kate, welcome. Had it going for an hour before or so beforehand. This is about an hour and a half of waiting for what she's about to make anyway. It's fine though. 1.5 hours is not too bad. Beef army stew? Beef army stew? Army stew is quick. She made Korean army stew the other day. Welcome. Delta, you at work today? Though Minecraft and stew does sound quite fun. Though sadly, it is on 2 different platforms. Like the way she streams cooking and the way she streams like Minecraft is on 2 different places. Oh, her eyes. Her eyes are gonna tear up from this. She's gotta be really careful with this knife because she recently just sharpened it, so it's quite potent, this knife. You don't have to be very precise with this. You're basically making a sofrito. But she's not sure how she feels about chili. You know, chili con carne. She's not really sure how she feels about it. On San Antonio chili, thinks a 3-hour recipe. Yeah, we're not doing that. Listen, maybe one day we'll do a more extensive one, but Mama Thaiga doesn't really like stuff like this. So it's gonna be a Tori only consumption, which is why she's doing only like, she saw a recipe that was like for 1 kilo beef and she's like, no. Mom ain't gonna eat it, you know? And at that point, kinda hard to justify the time it takes to make it. That totally works throughout the day. Aren't you a joy? Aren't you a bundle of joy, Delta? At least you're allowed to be on your phone. You know? Kate Johnny, Kate, welcome. Also Kate Moon. She didn't say Kate to you, she didn't think. Eyes! Eyes! Oh, are you adding any chilies? She's adding chili powder, but not any regular chili. She'll add some jalapenos at the end, but nothing original in there. Favorite dishes to make? Once you make it, you have 3 to 5 delicious meals sorted for the week. She's not sure how she feels about chili con carne. She's only really had it when she was in school. It's not really a thing she's ever made before. Maybe that part could be worse, you know? You could be jobless, you know? Thaiga, thank you for lurking. Also, thank you. Learn dances, good luck. Be the idol that she knows you are. Yeah, the school recipe isn't incredible. It's not. It's quite bad. But like, it's never appealed to her to order it when she's out. Eva, like, normally they have, you know, like, other kind of asada-esque things. She'd rather that than getting a chili, because it just doesn't feel right, you know? The jacket potato recipe, what do you mean a jacket potato? If you don't know how to cook a jacket potato, then that is natural selection. What do you mean you don't know how to cook a jacket potato? You just put it into an oven. You wrap it in foil and you put it in the oven. I had a little chocolate instant coffee. Oh, okay, maybe next time, if we cook it again, maybe she'll add different things to it. She feels like if we experiment too much, it might end up tasting weird and she'll never make it again. You know? She feels like if we mess up if we experiment with the recipe too much. Experimentation in the long run? Yeah, but she wants to know the basic flavor of it, right? She wants to know what is like the base flavor. Which is why when she made poutine, she wasn't sure whether or not this was like a good poutine or not, because she doesn't really know the base of what poutine should be. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ah! Galbi Jim, but go to John Page and then garlic soy sauce. At that point, is it the same dish though? Adding gochujang to anything makes the flavor so much like this gochujang. Don't you think so? Gotta be careful with not flinging the garlic everywhere. Looks a calorie bomb to you? It is! But so is most delicious food, right? This is actually gonna be quite relatively healthy if you think about it. Depends how much olive oil she decides to use on it. But because she's cooking it, again, she can decide what she wants to add into it. Which is nice. 3 secret ingredients to your recipe of chili paste made of blended dried chilies, soaked in chicken stock, very good barbecue sauce, and liquid smoke. Oh, that's very fancy. Talking about smoke, she's been ahhing about a smoker because she really wants to try making her own brisket because it sounds so fun. What is liquid smoke anyway? It's exactly what it is. Liquid smoke. It's just basically the flavoring of smoke, she presumes anyway. Spicy chili in the world. She's had a dried Carolina Reaper before. She was on a gal's vlog from a long time ago, and they offered it to her, and she went, "Yeah, sure." Don't do it. It was fine when you first eat it, but the heat hits in, and then you start suffering real bad. But it's fine. Like, it's not the worst. She's done chili challenges before, at like food festivals. Get a smoker for Christmas turkeys? We're smoking Christmas turkey. Yeah, brisket is challenging? Probably quite challenging. That's why they can charge like £20 for one. The heat from the chili just punched you like a fire? No. So the heat of the chili is not bad because there's a fruity flavor in the chili. It's the aftermath. It's once it like causes a little bit of havoc through your body as your body tries to like digest it. So your ideal is to be able to get it out of your body the moment you finish eating it. AKA, you hope you vomit out. Because if you don't, you're fucked. Because she can't tactically remove things she has consumed. So she suffered for like a solid like 24 hours. Wouldn't recommend it. Kate. Do you know the Korean Food Festival? At King's Cross in a couple of weeks. She knows about it, but she always has a doubt in food festivals in King's Cross. Because she went to a Thai one and everything was like insanely expensive for no apparent reason. And that's where Tori's BRB screen came from? No, that's a natural thing that everybody should be doing once a week. No, once a day. Smoking chicken's also good. She really wants to try smoking, like cooking ribs and stuff. But like, she can't tell what the difference between a 150-pound smoker and barbecue and a 3,000-pound one. Cause like, the one everybody seems to recommend for a starter is about 1.5 grand. And she's like, why is that one the one people recommend? That's a lot of fucking money for a smoker. Korean food's supposed to be cheap, but she lives in London. Moon, that's the issue. She lives in London. Nothing is cheap in London. Suffer from diarrhea once a week? That's not good, once a week. Okay, right. She has heat, high heat. Okay. A good amount of olive oil. There we go. Big green egg with loads of money. We're like, nah, yeah. It's not, sometimes it's not what. Though, she did find a few on Facebook Marketplace, but they're kind of dirty. Which, yeah, that's what happens when you use a barbecue. But like, there's something about adopting already dirty barbecue that kind of puts her off it a little bit. She did though find an all-you-can-eat rib place for 15 pounds. Somewhere in Tooting. Benefit is the ease of use. Is all of it is, like she was researching it, right? And all of it is just the fact that it can maintain heat better. So you use less fuel. Which, to her, is not an issue. She'll just be like, okay, she'll deal with the shittier heat. Okay. There we go. Also, she's not sure what rice to serve this in. She has basmati and jasmine, but she's pretty sure basmati works better at in this situation, right? Okay, we gotta let that sweat a bit. What? A little bit too aggressive there, Tori? Her legs. Okay, let that sweat a bit. Whilst that is sweating, basmati is overrated in your opinion? Rice is rice, fam. Cooked in tomato paste? Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, right, so we're gonna make our spice pile up now. Okay. Where is her fancy spoon? Let that heat up and sweat down. Okay, right. It's good for diabetics. Oh, that makes sense. To be fair, rice is genuinely pretty decent for it. Most gals. Okay, right. So we have ground cumin. She's just eyeballing all this. Eat chili with macaroni, spaghetti, or crackers. That is quite wild, she must say. She needs a lot of this, a lot of that. She needs some oregano. Okay, some dried oregano. Okay, let that continue sweating a bit. Okay, lower the heat ever so slightly. Right, we're gonna get our beef. Chili and spaghetti is like a famous thing. You mean bolognese? That is just bolognese, surely. No offense, but that is just basically bolognese. now that it's doing its thing a little bit. A little bit of olive oil. Grab our beef. Slap it in. Take the paper out. Remember to take the paper out. Pop your bag of trash in there. Break it up. Okay. Break it up. Break it up. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we turn the heat up. Get that side to cook through. Right, back to this. Paper adds texture. You could. You won't be wrong. Also, kate Conrad. Kate. Basmati fried rice sounds weird. Okay, paprika. Old. Cafe monster. You know somebody tried to roleplay you in her chat once? It threw her off because they talked like you and it weirded her out. She was like, who's this imposter? Chili powder, thank you so much for the 29 months. Thank you so much, monster. Donkey shun, as they say. Okay, right. We got some cumin, oregano. We haven't added our cumin yet. Okay, lots of cumin. Important Among Us? It literally was, because like, first message in chat, hello there. She was like, oh, monster? It could have been. Sorry if she, re-brought it back up if it was you. Okay, right. Good. It's cooking through now. Cooking through. We have our spice mix. We will need to add our canned tomatoes. Ow. She doesn't want to break her nails again. Right. We have a can of tomatoes. Pop that can in there. And what we could do here, we have our wine. Add about half of it of wine. You know what? Fuck it. Put all of it in. That's like a cup full. It's fine. Okay. Wine. Okay, turn the heat up. We want this boiling. Okay. We need, where is it? Paste, tomato paste. Ready to eat? You got a long time until you can eat. You need to go? Okay, thank you for coming by, Cap. Thank you. Okay, squeeze the rest of this quite slightly old tomato paste in there. Okay, mix that in, mix. Break all the beef up. A part of her kind of wants to add some chili oil into this because she feels like that would actually really make it really tasty. But you shouldn't mess with like the ingredients just yet, right? Or because it might taste bad and then she'll blame, and it'll be because of her own fault. person type early story for Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, you need to double down, Monse. You need to be like, yeah, that's your saying. You can't just be like, no, it's fine, no one can do it. No, own it. Own it, Monse. Okay, some garlic powder. Next up, we need to drain these kidney beans. Okay, chuck the liquid away. Never mind that she did not cut it open as quickly. Go. Okay, drain it. She got the farm food special of beans. Okay. She may have fucked up, that's fine. Okay. Okay, those are some drained beans. Drain and quick of a drain. Right, those are the beans ready to go in. Mix. Beautiful. Right. Then we have our Worcestershire sauce. I'm trying to try those dried beans and using those. They require a bit. You have to like soak them overnight if she remembers. Okay, Worcestershire. About 2 tablespoons of that in there. Okay. Our spice mix. 1 beef stock cube. Reference them for stones. Quality depending. Oh, she didn't even knew that. There's a bit there. Okay, in there we go. Okay, make sure that stock cube melts. That would be really unfortunate. The stock cube just stays in its same form. Okay, lower the heat down. Okay. Mix. And we'll heat this up basically for an hour and a half, more or less. Like an hour-ish and a half, more or less. Okay, beans. Okay. Add those beans in. We mix it up. Get that back to boil. Sniff. That smells like bolognese. Okay, right. That's being clean. Let that heat up. So you pay extra for the cans? Yeah, just pay for the cans. There is apparently a difference in flavor. You know? But she can't tell the difference as much. Okay, right. So to protect her scalp, she's gonna put this simmering, this pot lid on. Okay, we're gonna let that soften in. Let that cook. We're gonna put the lid on. Slightly ajar so that a bit of liquid can come out. For now. And then we're gonna have we're gonna have it at like this for like an hour or so. Let's put in an alarm one. 55 minutes. Excellent. Okay. While that is happening, she's gonna quickly put a little towel over. Hello, truffle. Do not perceive, doggo. You are a dog. Do not perceive, dog. Okay. She's gonna add this here to save herself getting doxxed. Come to your bro, it's a different thing because it directed at me, but hello there, you don't care who uses it? No one's gonna copy your profile picture. That would be weird. They didn't have your profile picture, but it did have like a legal name. And she was a bit like, oh, did you use the wrong account? Right. Now we've done that. We have done our first preparation. AKA now we have an hour to kill until the next thing. You only have this account, excellent. Then that is fine. Okay, right. Our next thing we're gonna make some chicken wings. Some shrimken, which will require us to shred some parmesan. We got that good old chicken wing. She's gonna just leave marinated in this for about 20 minutes once we begin our marinade. Okay, so we have our chicken wings, which, you know what, you don't even know which one won the poll at this point because the polls are so broken. It's actually quite sad because she does really enjoy seeing what the poll results are. But because the polls are all broken, there's not much you can do about that. Right. So, our toppings for these, we will be using some parsley. So we're making a little base, basically. Clear names for internet. Oh, don't do that. That's not cool at all. Okay, right. So we have a plethora of parsley. Not that much parsley. More paprika. So we're making a nice marinade, basically, for our chicken. Paprika. Some garlic powder. Okay. Garlic powder. Some salt. Okay, a little bit more salt. Some pepper. Kate, William, Kate, Aru. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Okay, she forgot to add chili pepper to this. We'll do a taste test about half an hour mark, just to see where we're at with the flavor. But it smells quite nice. Yeah, it smells like bolognese. But it smells nice, and that's important. Right, so she does have a grater. You can, wait, let her angle it so you can kind of see the grater. There you go, this thing right here. She needs to grate stuff. Kate, Rainbow, Kate, welcome, welcome. Right. She's gonna grate quite a bit. She's gonna grate about half this block. Please don't roleplay with her. She doesn't really care if you roleplay, but don't try to do like uwu cuddles, nuzzles with her. That's a little bit weird. Enough for how much we need. That's a good piece of parmesan, that. You think that's enough? Big thinking. It's not as much as she thought that whole piece would make. Try the uwu, get blended. Listen, she's too old to be uwu nuzzles, okay? Like, she don't know what some of y'all do, but like, she's too old for that. She's gonna eat a block of parmesan. That's how old she is. Right. So we have our parmesan. Never too old to hit that uwu wink. There is an age. There is an age, Eric. You imagine your mom. Imagine your mom comes in, says, "Hello, son. Meow uwu." You would combust. You know? Okay, first, oil. Hello, kate, astronaut, kate, welcome. Hello. Right. We have some sour cream. So we're gonna add a little bit of sour cream into our marinade, which will help make it a little bit tangy. And it will help use the sour cream because the sour cream is part of the toppings for the chili con carne, but she doesn't really eat that much of it. So like it kind of gets lost a little bit. She's gonna add, what else can she add in her plethora of things she has? A bit of onion. A little bit of onion is perfect. Some onion granules. She already needs to use a walking cane. Bruh, right now her dongs are fucking horrific. So at this point, she wouldn't even say no. If somebody was like, "Hey, Tori, you want a mobility scooter?" She'd be like, "Go on." Okay, so this is powdered butter and other seasonings. It's like parsley and all that stuff too. A little bit of MSG. The topic went towards uwu and internet died. Yeah, that's how she feels when somebody tries to roleplay with her. Nobody needs that. Tori included. Especially Tori. Right. She's gonna put gloves on because she is petrified. You won't roleplay? Damn! Proud of you. You won't royal play? Royal play is absolutely banter. Royal play is so funny. But thank you for that. To be fair, you've been around for so long. She feels like if you stopped coming round, she'd feel a bit lonely. She cringy takes out the internet. You know what? If Oshi had that enough powers, and she would actually have the ability to do that. That would be. She would be so cool. Okay, so we have our nice rub. We're gonna rub it all in. Okay, rub the sour cream and all the seasonings in. We're gonna leave this for about half an hour to let that marinate in. And then we're gonna shove it into the oven for like however long it takes to cook, like 30 minutes-ish. 30-ish minutes. And then we're gonna make a melted butter and garlic parmesan dressing, because that's what she's been craving at the moment. Okay, right, we got the sauce. Make sure you just rub that shit on there. Okay, cover it up. You'd be glad to know she's actually found gloves that fit her. Rare. This is a very Western meal she's making. She's been craving Western food because Mama Thaiga always makes Asian. And like, this is a meal for her. Okay, right, let that rest to the side for about however long it might need. We're gonna make our beautiful sauce. She needs about probably you know what? We'll just use the whole thing. We'll just blend the whole bloody thing, right? Yeah, because it's gonna stop at the corners anyway. We have this pile too, which we can hand grate. Where's her grate? Oh, she still has some more here actually. Maybe we won't need it. Maybe we won't need to blitz the rest of it. Okay, pop that in there. We have to make our own mayo once again, because once again she has not made her own mayo. She just hasn't bought any mayo for this. Cheese! I'm gonna make our own mayo. Should we even need mayo? Huh, big thing. She needs a lot of fucking butter. There's a lot of butter in this, by the way. It's basically be the whole thing of butter. So that's fun. Okay, right. We need more garlic. We have our parmesan. She's gonna add a little bit more garlic powder into that parmesan. Go, go. Oh, her gums are gonna be really painful tomorrow. Her body is gonna give up on itself. Okay, parsley. She should really have had fresh parsley, but you know, that's neither here or there. Okay, right. More garlic peeling. Okay, we'll do about that much garlic. Yeah. Thank you for following, Tamale. Thank you. You're on the menu now. Welcome to her trying to make chili for the first time, and even now she is thinking about adding random things into this chili, because she has to be convinced of a good chili, you know. She's never really eaten many chilies in her life. It's not really a thing she craves, Eva. Hello, hello. That crush. Okay, we have 1, 2. We have gonna have smelt a stick of butter, make our own mayo. It's gonna be quite fun. She's been enjoying making her own mayo. It is a pain in the ass to clean because it's like another thing she has to clean. But regardless, it is quite fun. Are you enjoying your bone there, Truffle? Her dog has just been chewing this yak chew since the beginning of stream. Often eating with our tortillas. She does not have any tortillas, and she's not sure she has the mental capacity to make tortillas right now. But isn't that just like, basically you're making taco filling? Isn't chili basically taco filling sometimes? Your tray has been chilling by your feet under the desk. You see, Truffle doesn't actually she likes her lap, or she's nowhere near her. Like, no feet, nothing else, just lap. It's for chili dogs and everything you burst up the old El Paso. She has not cooked with like those like kits in ages. Last time was an enchilada one. Then again, it's not really often she eats Mexican food. She went to an Mexican all-you-can-eat in London. That was really good. It was like a Sunday brunch thing. That was really fun. 20-something pounds. You can't, it's hard to eat your money's worth though, in her opinion anyway. Bum, bum, bum. Though there is a hot pot and barbecue all-you-can-eat that she really wants to go and try. It's currently on a deal until May for 26 pounds. And she's like, oh. But there's something about going to an all-you-can-eat by yourself that she feels a bit awkward doing. Okay. She may have to take away she's gonna quickly take away Truffle's yak chew, because that's too long she's had this yak chew for. What time is it? Oh, it's your dinner in 40 minutes. You probably should take it away. Yeah, you like that, Truffle? Oh, she needs to swap with you for something better, or else you get angry. Or you might get angry. You've never been angry, but you might get angry. Come here, Truffle. Yeah, you want that? Yeah. There we go. Good equivalent trade. You're a messy ass girl. What the fuck? Damn, you ate like half that bone. You got a bit on your face, girly pop. Make it a vlog? But that requires having a camera, having to be that one gal in a restaurant being like, hey guys, welcome to her vlog. Nah. Oh. She, again, be that gal? What if someone sees her and they're like, oh, heard you at that restaurant. You can't be that. Is that something you gals would want to see? Like her going to try a lot of random places? She probably still wouldn't go alone. She'll probably try to convince one of her gal pals to go with her. Because there is an all-you-can-eat rib place that she really wants to go, but it is in Tooting, and who goes to Tooting? Apparently though, there's a lot of food places in Tooting. Sounds like a cute picture. She just really likes her yak chews and collagen bones. This gal is a bit of a menace. You do tooting at home? She hopes you do tooting everywhere. The buen taco, the chili uses stewed meat instead of ground beef. That's bougie though, using stewed meat. Again, maybe it's cheaper. Is it cheaper? Like grazing beef? Hello, Truffle. Please do not lick her feet. They are ticklish. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. She rolling. Chaotic ass dog. Bump, bump, chop, chop. Okay. Now she can chop normally. What if she adds chili oil into the chili, gals? What if she does? Huh? Wait, you're on delay? Never mind. She's like, oh, she could be cutting this, and you're like, that's cringe, bro. Yeah, she feels she's not confident enough, you know? Especially when you sound like this. Like, people stare the shit out of you. And she is a pussy-o, you see? Okay, let that continue to boil. Okay, right, we now... You need to go outside, Truffle? Toilet, come on. Go piss, girl. Go piss. What the hell did you just do? You just rubbed your head on the floor. Oh, you pissed. You pissed. Truffle does this thing, gals. You'll never see it because you'll never be able to record it in time. But Truffle sometimes pisses. Oh, Truffle. Why does she go in that corner again? Truffle does this thing where she pisses and then she starts like handstanding. You can live outside now, Truffle. Oh, and you're pissing in the corner too. Okay. Damn, girl. Okay, time. What is she doing? Yo, she got the hypees. She already had a... What the hell? Why did you do that? Yo. What? What did you do, girlie? That was the most random thing she's ever seen you do. You just yeeted yourself. Come on, Truffle, get back inside. Yes? Why did you do that, you silly doggo? Okay, let her clean your paws. Come back here. Let her clean your paws. Come here. God damn it. Let her clean your paws, stinky doggo. Come here. Yes, yes. Let her clean your paws, because your paws are going to be nice and dirty. Yes, Truffle. Yes. Why is your neck up? Why are you, what? How did you, why is your whole ass body wet? What did you do? Did you roll in your own piss? Like, the grass is not wet. You silly doggo. You little baby. Okay, go drink some more water, you silly dog. Go and drink more water. She's about to show you a silly dog. Come on. Silly dog. Silly doggo. You hear the oinking? Silly dog wants parmesan. No parmesan for you. No parmesan for you. You're at dinner soon. You're sitting there snorts of Truffle. To be fair, she was panting just now, which is quite rare. She doesn't really tend to pant very much. Well, because you're a good dog, you get a little snack. Okay. Shake hand. Shake hand. Shake hand. Yes. Silly doggo. Okay, well, back to mixing. Oh, it smells quite nice. It smells quite nice. That does smell very good. Okay, well, back to the regular scenario. Okay, right. We have our butter, which we'll be using like a good portion of this. We're gonna be using like this much of it in our sauce, which seems like a lot. It is a lot. What is this dog doing? She gotta take a photo of this gal. This reminds me of Minnie Pearl from the Gad Old Puri and Yeehaw days of the television. Is it because she old? She's gonna show you all. This is what her dog currently looks like. She looks like a tumor. Captain Sinner, welcome. Right, we're gonna melt this butter. Melt this butter down. Melt the butter down. We're gonna make mayo first. Let's make mayo first. We'll make some mayo first. Okay. Oh, we need to make rice too. Oh. Truffle straight chilling. She had the hypees and now she's gonna snore soon. Now she's gonna snore. So thank God for the hydrate, Zach. Also, Kathy, welcome. Right, okay. We're taking the pan out. We're gonna turn the heat to 200. We're gonna make our rice. So we're gonna make a limey rice. But if you guys think tomato paste is slightly better, gals who make lots of chilies, what's the recommendation for rice then? Because she was gonna make a lime and coriander one. But if that's like not as common, you don't need to do it. Okay, let's grab that basmati. She takes ages to go through basmati because she never really has basmati unless it's for like cooking streams. She makes curry and stuff on stream. She doesn't really have it as often. Okay. Basmati. You don't know nothing, but that sounds tasty. You don't know what basmati rice is? That is somewhat concerning. As far as she remembers, you are Asian. Oh, the limey rice? Oh, yeah, it's common in, you know what basmati is? Listen, okay? You're slightly delayed and Tori's brain is slightly delayed. Okay. To be fair, you'd be surprised how many gals don't know what basmati and different rices are like. Like they just presume all the rice is the same kind of rice. Okay, 5 scoops. Does she even have limes? That's a really good question, that. She might not even have the limes. Okay, lock that in. Lock that in. She might not have limes. She hasn't really... Huh. Okay, let's see. She should have limes. She did buy some recently, but whether or not Mama Thaiga decided it's hers now is not up to Tori. Oh, okay, there is limes. 1 lime. Okay. Oh yeah, sure. Okay, we have our lime. Variegal. Okay. So this is 5. So we have 2.5 cups. We have 1 lime. We need a good decent amount of coriander. She recently bought some living ones because she keeps on never finishing the pile that she always seems to have. Whenever she buys a packet, she doesn't use that much coriander in general. She really should. It is a good herb. But she just never really uses it as often as it dies. So she's also not very good at trimming them. But it's fine. We ball. She'll just simply grab what she can, chop them up, make a coriander and lime. Okay. You never said you were old? No. Tori's saying she's old. Coriander. Okay, let's quickly go wash this rice. Wash the rice. The amount of gals that don't know to wash rice, also kind of insane. The amount of gals who don't know, like, oh, you're meant to wash rice, kind of wild. Gals over the age of like 15 anyway, like she'll forgive a child, right? Like she'll forgive a child for not knowing. But like anyone outside that age do not know how to cook rice, or like to wash rice before you cook it, kind of insane to her. Right. She needs her little mini grater. She needs to get... You didn't like rice for the longest time? She feels like some rice is not very good though. Like, you know, like Uncle Ben stuff? That's bad. Like Uncle Ben's is not very gal. Okay, we need the zest of a lime. Just boil it for a bit, then serve. Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it? When you start doing ones like that. Okay, zest is up. Pre-cooked rice in a bag is the one. It really is bad. Like, she tried to like salvage some that she's gotten before by like adding stuff, but it's just the actual rice itself. Uncle Ben is no uncle of mine. Uncle Ben is only an uncle during really rough times, you know? Okay, you really have a choice? You're right. Then again, she is Asian. Like, rice, growing up with rice is quite normal, you know? Like, she never had a jacket potato until she was like 20. She never had a jacket potato until she was quite old. So that probably explained it a little bit, right? Okay. Oh, you can see her toes. Oh, you can't. That's good. That's fine then. As long as you can't see her toes. A bag of rice is cheaper and tastier? As in like uncooked, or like, are you talking about like the Uncle Ben stuff? You never even made rice in your almost 40 years of existence. You've never made rice? Y'all been eating potatoes? You're living your stereotype, Monse. What do you mean you've never had? That's crazy. What do you mean you never had rice? Okay. 1 cup water. Okay. 2 cups water. And that's 2.5 cups. She didn't brown the rice, so sorry, she can't be bothered. She has no other excuse that she's just lazy. Bless the VT microwave sticky. Is that good? All those sticky rice is good? Because like sticky rice is actually probably one of the ones that she probably would trust it. You know? Just name cook some yourself? Oh, never cook one. Oh, okay. Huh. Not a rice cooker? Okay, she got the rice there. Yes, truffle. Okay, we have our zest. We're gonna chop. Okay. Get that lime juice in there. Hello, truffle. Don't you try to eat anything off the floor. She's checking. It looks kind of nice. Plus it's not a bad. There is the Korean brand ones that she's always been a bit curious about. Yago said, expect every VTuber's privacy? Oh, that's nice of you. She's not a sure she owns her own corpo, but so that's why she makes the rules. Ho 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 ho. Okay, she has a cut on her finger. When she got her nails done. Oh. Right. We don't need the other one. We'll grab a bit more. Grab a few more. Is that a little snail? Oh no, it's coriander seeds. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, get more of that coriander. Get more of that coriander. Okay. Mix, 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 mix. Okay, right. That is ready to go into... Oh, wait, we need some salt. Let's grab whatever the hell you like. Salt. Okay. And that's some lime. You're an Asian, plus you're almost fully blind, so how would I? Google meta glasses. I tell you exactly how to do it. Okay. Right, that's gonna take a hot minute to do now. Ow, ow, ow. You rinse your rice until it runs clear through. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like, she's not that committed. Thank you for looking, Renana. Thank you. Okay, right. make our butter sauce. Okay, which glass works better? Let's quickly swap. Let's swap the things. Okay, check on our chili. Looking good, looking good. Oh wait, we need to make the mayo still. Okay, the mayo should be relatively quick. Let's go find a decently deep. Okay, does that fit the immersion blender? Perfect, okay. 1 egg. That went into the chili, Tori? Which one? What went into the chili? Okay, egg. She needs a little bit of mustard. Yeah. Okay, this is yuck. Wash it 3 or 4 times? Yeah, 3 or 4 times wipes. Okay. She needs olive oil. Where is her olive oil? Where is her olive oil? Okay, anyway. Mustard first. About that much mustard. Your hands get cold. It's just long, isn't it, though, if you do it that way? Right. She will need her immersion blender. It's been quite nice to be able to use all her kitchen gadgets, too. Lately, anyway. Okay. Right. We gotta put that to the side. A little bit of the vinegar. Oil her legs. Oh, her old lady legs. No. Some little bit of distilled, some vinegar. Okay. She don't want too much of it. And she's gonna use, she doesn't even know she has normal oil right now. I'm gonna have to be very bougie and have fancy oil. Yeah, she doesn't actually have normal oil right now. Bougie oil it is. Okay. A little bit of pepper. And some salt. Okay, well, she's gonna do this, actually, she's gonna do this over a sink. Because 1, the immersion blender is very shiny. And 2, she doesn't trust herself to not fuck this up, so. Okay, good luck, everyone. Okay. Blend, blend, blend. There we go, a nice easy mayo. Mayo made. It's such an easy recipe. It doesn't last as long as obviously if you buy mayo and stuff. But it does taste better. And you can add whatever you want to it. Mayo. Mayo. Right. Let's sort out some of this washing to do time-wise. 6:20. Which means it's time to put the chicken on. Okay. We're putting chicken onto the put the paws back in. The same gloves. She doesn't waste any more gloves. Gotta taste your mayo so you can add it to the tier list. Her mayo changes every time because she makes mayo based on what vibe she feels like. So gotta be hard to make the exact same mayo. Kate Cherry, kate, welcome, welcome. Okay, pop the gloves on. Okay, we have our chicken, our parmesan chicken. It's gonna be so good. We're gonna let this cook. Flip, then we brush it with our topping sauce soon. Wi-Fi started working again. Welcome back. At least you're not using your data. Oh no, this one didn't get as much sauce at all. Okay, right, pop that in there. Can we fit it all in one so she doesn't have to get another tray? That would be great. Yasmin got a smack. She really wants soft chicken today, which is why she's not deep frying it. But she wants soft today. She's been really craving soft chicken. Okay. So these have been nice and marinated for the last half an hour or so. Okay, right. She's preheated the oven to about 200 degrees Celsius, which is a perfect temperature to start it off with. Okay, now into the what's the word? Into the oven for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna flip into the oven. We're gonna put another 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. Actually, no. Let's go 15 and then we'll make our sauce. Okay. Now we're back here. She might put it on this one. Yeah. Okay, right. Heat that up. We're gonna shove the butter in there. So we have a whole stick of butter. Mix our chili. Let the flavors kind of figure itself out. Quick taste test. More salt. More salt. More salt. More salt. No, she's trying to be good because the beef flavor is not going to be as strong because she's using a low-fat beef. Okay, right. Back to here. We'll add our garlic in. And our garlic, we have, oh, She got itchy eye. Okay. Once the butter is... Oh. Okay, let that heat up. It won't take long to completely melt. Bum, bum, bum. We have our mayo. So this has parmesan, some garlic powder, and some parsley. You gotta be here to maintain your walk streak. She always is so happy to know that gals are really want to keep it. Okay, so that's gonna go onto our chili con carne. On top of it, our mayo, which we'll use about a little bit of. Melt that butter, melt that butter. Melt, 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 melt. Okay, she needs to go get her brush. She's pretty sure she has a silicone brush somewhere. She recently bought one, so she knows she has one. Where it is, she's not actually sure. Oh, there it is. Okay. Silicone brush. We'll need it for that. Okay. Break the tomatoes. Okay, once that is melting. Come on, melt faster for her. Because when you want this to melt, I'm going to add our garlic to infuse the garlic flavor into there. Okay. Add the garlic in. We can just add the coriander in there too. Why not? Basically, we're deep frying the garlic in butter. Okay, mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. We don't want it to brown and burn, by the way, so be really careful about the heat. We want the flavors to infuse. Okay, mix, mix, mix. Turn the heat down because it's frothing. Butter, 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 butter. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, once that's infused quite well, we're gonna saute it so it doesn't brown. So be really, really careful. Okay, turn the heat off on that. Now, she's gotta check on our chicken. Yeah, it's doing its thing. Okay, right. We need to make a sauce now. Imagine a streamer you caramelize on, you just cheat your way through it. Just cheat. Just caramelize, just put some sugar in and caramelize it that way. Be lazy. Be like Tori. She honestly, if she ever has to do that, she just puts some sugar in and caramelize it that way. She don't have time for that. Okay, butter is done. So what we need to do is take it off the heat. Kathy, thank you so much for the raid, macaron. Kathy. Were you just yapping? How was yapping? Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, Zach, as well. Welcome, welcome. Kathy. Welcome, welcome. If you don't know who Tori is, she's Macaron's boss. So, she would be a little bit concerned why you don't know who she is. But you know what? She don't judge. She has some garlic butter. She is currently finishing up her chili, but she's gonna let it cook right until the rice is done. She also has some tortillas as well. We need to shred some cheese to finish it off too. Well, welcome, welcome. We yapped about candles and perfumes. She is an avid enjoyer of food-scented candles. She has a vanilla croissant candle right now that she never turns on because she has no reason to. She's also worried about the dog too. If you do need to raid and run, feel free to do so, Maki, and everyone else who came with Maki. Thank you. Right, we're gonna mix our mixture in there, but we're gonna add our mayo in there first. So let's grab our homemade mayo. We pop that mayo in. About 3 heaping spoons of the mayo. And a little bit more. Okay, that is the mayo. Sort it out. Mix the mayo in. Mix. It's mayo and butter, so not the healthiest thing in the world. Okay. Mix. The egg inside our mayo is cooking, so we do a nice big good mix of that. We're gonna bring it over here. Swap the cameras for a wee moment. We're gonna add our parmesan and everything else we have in there too. You wanna be a candle? My candle range? She's always wanted to try doing like making candles. It does sound quite nice, like to make your own scents and stuff. Okay. Right, she has our parmesan dip. And we're gonna also, we need to find some more fresh parsley. This is kind of old. She should have brought some parsley. Oh well. What kind of scent would Tori be? Thai milk tea. As much as KFC scented Tori would be funny, no one would want to use it. So probably something more acceptable like Thai milk tea. Their favorite, but it's most likely their favorite fruit, cause like, what flavor is the gray slow color? You know? Ash is kind of screwed with that if that's the case. And it's a little bit mean to be like, well, too bad. Your soul color says you stink like poop. That would be a bit sad for her. Okay, right. We're gonna she's gonna take some of this wild garlic that she picked and use that as our parsley alternative. That should be okay. She found some really old chives, which kind of look gross. She's gonna throw them in the bin. Okay, right. Just chop them up so that it at least looks kind of nice. Plus the garlic will add more of a garlic flavor. Very, very gal. Would smell like cooking oil? Tori actually smells like white rabbit right now, actually. The candy, not Lottie. She smells like the candy right now. Cause that's the current perfume she's been using. No, until recently, she never really used to use perfume. Mostly because she is Asian and she doesn't really smell. So she never really wanted to use it until she started cooking a lot and owning a dog. You know, once she started owning a dog, that changed a lot of stuff. Okay, some coriander in there. Mix our goody flavors. Okay, so we have our goody flavors right here. Okay, we're gonna do the last half an hour, lid off. Which means this can evaporate into a thick sauce. Sniff test. Smells pretty good. Okay, right. Chicken flipping time. Let's pop that in there. We'll bring the chicken over to flip. Okay. Chicken looking a little bit sad. Wait, let's put it over here actually. Chicken. Okay. Dip our thing. Brush, brush, brush. 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 Scent of truffle. Oh, that is a good smell though. Smell of mushroom and stuff would smell great. Where is truffle right now? It is her dinner time, but she's going to finish off this chicken and then you'll serve her dinner. Okay. Flip, flip. Flip all the chickens. Flip all the chicken. Flip the chicken. Oh, garlic parmesan. Smells so good. She won't lie, she's been craving like grilled chicken for a while. As in like a week. She don't know why. She actually just wants to like slip the meat off. That seems to be the reason why in her head. Okay. Paint it with more garlic because it'll just cook so much more thoroughly. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, pop the sauces. Put the garlic and mayo. Okay, then we put it for another 10-ish minutes and then we broil it for about 5 to make that charcoal grill-esque vibe. Into the oven back it goes. In there we go. Our sauce has been looking quite scrumptious. Our rice is cooking. Truffle is dead asleep. But it's Truffle's dinner, so we must feed. Ah, she is awoken. You have heard your sound of your dinner, dog. You have heard the sound of your scran. She sees, and you look at her with eyes of glee. She's not turning on the truffle feeding cam again. That was a one-off, because that's a pain in the ass to edit. Okay, right. Okay, while that is happening... Truffle, come here. Sit. 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 She knows you just woke up, but sit. Yeah, you want your dinner? Okay. Sit. Wait. Wait. Good girl. Okay, go eat your scran. Go eat your scran, gal. Okay, so we have our beautiful, beautiful Parmesan butter, Parmesan garlic butter. Okay, what is happening? Let's tidy up. We'll leave these two here. Okay, we'll leave those two there. Okay, mix. Okay. We will need to use more Parmesan. Maybe no. We need great cheese. That's what we need to do. Oh. Endless cheese cycle, isn't it? An endless cycle of grating cheese. Right, okay, let's tidy this area up. We won't need the knife anymore. So we can pop this over. Oh, it's getting dark. Like the sun's setting and shit. Okay, turn on the light. And there we go. Now we're blinded once again. Okay. Truffle scranning. Truffle gets her dinner before Tori gets dinner. More likely than you think. Piero's kind of banana scented. That would be really fucking funny. But it'd probably be like pumpkin pie or something, right? Because God really loves pumpkins. Okay, right. So we have some of that. We have some tomatoes, which you'll use as a decoration. Some sour cream, which is perfect for the top of it. Some mayo. We're gonna put away some of these older stuff. As in we don't need it anymore. How long until the rice finishes cooking? Yes, that's a good mix that. Taste test. Oh, it's very umami. Oh, slight spice to it. Very nice. Okay, let's tidy this all up. Move the chili, move you, move you, move you. Oh, her legs. Right, once that's done, move the powders. She doesn't want to do wash. 10 minutes, excellent. 10 minutes until the rice is done, which means we can. Oh, that chicken look good though. Oh, that chicken looks fucking good. Okay, right. One last flip of the chicken. We're gonna put it on top of this. Okay, we're gonna set the oven to broil while we flip these. Okay. Flip the chicken to the area that will grill the best, aka flats out. What do gals prefer, drums or flats? The Twitter's what's the word? Polls have been a bit messed up. She never gets to know the answers. It's a bit of shame, innit? Okay, pop that there. Okay, pop the chicken. Oh yeah, it's a bit sad. It's been happening a lot lately. Okay, got our sauce. Mix the butter in again. Okay, now that the heat is on, I'm gonna just gotta grill everything really, really well, hopefully. Okay. Cover everything in that garlic and butter sauce. Be at the bone, you had place to pick those 2 out for me drumsticks. Oh yeah, you did mention that you can't really eat chicken on the bone. Do you know why that is? Is it just the mental part of it? Like, you know, like seeing bone on it? Is that it? Because she always wonders with people. She knows a gal who's similar. A gal can't eat like chicken on the bone. The bone is the best though. The bone makes you feel like your inner creature once again. Okay. Come on, broil for her. It's gonna be 5 minutes. She actually puts an timer on because she will burn the chicken if she does not do it. 5 minutes. Okay. Yes, Truffle, you already finished your food. She feels like she's been using the shredder a lot lately. A lot more than she normally would. Okay, where's that block of cheese? This block of cheese has been used in like 6 different recipes. Choked on a bone when you're younger? Oh, be unable to eat any meat involved in the feeding of the bone when the meat off or the thought of it. See that? She was told about the thought of the meat being on the bone. But she's also an apex predator, so she likes meat on the bone. Go, go, go. Does that mean you guys can't eat ribs? She never thought about that. Are ribs like off the menu too? But ribs are so good. Okay, that's the cheese. That's the limes. She won't think she won't need too much cheese. How much cheese do you put in a chili? Not that much, right? Not that much. Oh, that looks so fucking good, damn. First time for a few months back. Oh, but ribs are so good. She's glad you managed to like get over the consumption thingy. Meat is so yummy. Big avid meat eater. Okay, pop that in the bin. Let's grab a good portion of coriander or cilantro if you want to be that different from the rest of the world. Please live for longer than like 2 days. Coriander plant, please live for a bit longer than, you know, the last one. The last one came home and died instantly. It was actually quite daunting. She was like, what the hell? You came home and then died. Meat off the bone is so good. It has a lot more flavor in her opinion. Okay, right. She also has jalapenos. She thinks she has jalapenos. It's a really good question if she has some. She's pretty sure she does. There's a lot of shit in her fridge. Oh, what she added chili jam into this? That'd be pretty nice. She has a lot of chili jam left, by the way. So, she's not really sure what to do with it. Oh, hello, Truffle. Oh, you stood on her foot. Thank you. Thank you, dog. Would you mind not stepping on her foot? You know? No? You're just gonna, okay. You should just sit on her foot now. Okay. Would you like to move your foot, maybe? No? No? Okay. Huh. She didn't know her jalapenos went. She has some pickled chilies. Huh, maybe Mama Thaiga ate all of it. She has pickled stuff. Oh yeah, her kimchi is looking really good too. She's not really tried it because you're not meant to eat kimchi when you first made it. Make it. Okay. Apparently it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, sorry, Truffle, get out the way. Come on, thank you. Yo, this chicken looks fucking gorgeous. You host a chili jam, can host a chili jam raffle? She still has 2 unopened cans, right? She still has 2 of them here because she doesn't really know what to do with it. It's just existing, it's just vibing because it's sealed, right? So it's fine for like 3,000 more years. So maybe she can do a little raffle with it or something. She also has a giant can of it too, which is like what was originally left over. Okay, right. Rice is almost done. Rice is done. Lift that rice up. Very go. Fluff that rice up. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Oh, that smells so good. She just drooled. That is violent, like mother, like child, ain't it, Truffle? Oh, the joys of single parenthood. To be fair, you have Auntie Mama Thaiga right now, so that's good. Oh, hot pause. Okay, right, so, chicken. Mix, mix, mix. The chili is done. We're gonna let this continue to slow cook. It's gonna continue to slow cook while we take our chicken out. By the way, guys, don't be jealous because this chicken looks fucking good. But then again, she is very chicken biased. And she loves chicken, so Truffle decided to see a bird. She might start barking. There he is. Truffle, that bird will fly away. You are too fat, and you are a French bulldog. You don't have the power to do that. Not for the bowl? Yes, you did. We are now preparing to plate everything, basically. Okay. Pop that, pop that. I believe you, Truffle. You shouldn't. Because now she's gonna bark and be a menace. Is that melted palm that was great earlier? Yeah, it's melted palm with a bit of mayo. And melted parmesan with butter, garlic, and a bit of homemade mayo to thicken the sauce up. Okay. Chicken done. Okay, right. What else do we need to figure out what to do with the rest of this sauce. This garlic. You know what? We're gonna just pop it into the mayo that we already have. We get a garlic parmesan mayo. Garlic parmesan buttery mayo. One thing you need to make is some garlic butter. Garlic butter is quite easy to make as long as you're not making like butter from scratch. There we go. Garlic butter mayo made. Let's get a plate ready. I'm gonna push the chicken to this one side. The chicken looks amazing. She kind of wants to grate some more parmesan on top though, so she might do that quickly. She might grate this last bit of parmesan on it to really seal the deal. She's not really sure where her mini grater's gone. Okay, right. This is a lot of chicken for one gal. This is like an all-you-can-eat kind of day, you know? Gonna be a heck of a menu. The flavor profile on this is gonna be insane. You'd eat all of that? She hopes so. Regret it for a week. Each of one of these chicken wings probably is about 180 calories. Just a single one. So, she really has to hope. Because she doesn't think Mama Thaiga's gonna eat this, which is concerning because she can't even get any friends to come over and have it. She could ask a few. There is a few friends that are relatively nearby. She could be like, hey, probably not that much. It's garlic and butter. You know, it's half a stick of butter in there. It definitely is. Right, rice. Okay. Do you think what looks better, rice at the front or rice at the back? Rice at the front, right? I think rice at the front looks a bit better. Okay, we have our rice. Okay, let's add this chili. Okay. Alright. Have our chili with our beans. Okay. A little bit of sour cream. Okay. Cheese, coriander, bit more cheese, and there we have it. Bit of lime, it's because we have our lime. Plate at that Thai place yesterday was piled so high, as it should be. You had pad see ew, right? She needs to show you how beautiful these chickens are. Oh, her camera lately has been a bit dodgy. It's been very gloopy. Okay. Okay, that's a good angle. That's a good one. Okay, get that chicken in there. Okay, she gotta show you, okay? But my friend said free food, I'm at that door. Yeah, but her friends are spoiled by her food because they never wanna come over. Here's her chili. Her beef chili. And then, oh, she has asbestos hands. Her garlic parmesan chicken wings. Look at, okay, wait, we gotta angle it to the right piece. That piece right there. Right, that piece right there. Look how, oh, it smells so good. Those wings are actually succulent. She did use sour cream to marinate it. Normally you use a bit of like buttercream or something to marinate them, but she used sour cream. So that thing is tender. Thing is tender right now. It's thick and tender. Oh, she now wants ribs. She wants a smoker to make ribs. You know? She wants a smoker to make her own rib, because she's actually never made ribs either. Never made ribs. Right, let's go find a gal to read and redirect to so she can enjoy this scran. You want to smoke a same. She's been talking about it earlier to the stream. She was like, she really wants a smoker, but like, she can't tell the difference between one that costs like 150 pounds at a barbecue or one that costs 1,800 pounds. And that's the one that everybody's like, oh, you should go and get that one. She's like, that's a lot of money for something she'll use like once or twice a year. She's like, that's quite spendy for that much. That's quite spendy. Right, let's go and okay. Oh, you know what? Let's go over to Fanny over on Twitch. Oh, you want to go toilet, Truffle? You want to go shit? You can go shit at the end of the stream. Can you wait for like 2 minutes? But just thought I'd make a smoker from some bricks and light her house on fire. That is a brave of you. Very brave of you. Okay, Truffle, she knows you're looking at her. You're staring at her with those dog eyes. Those canine eyes. Those big dog orbs. You know? She knows you're looking at her like that, but you gotta wait for like a couple of minutes while she tries to find a gal to redirect to. She knows you just want to kill the things. But you must wait. You must wait, doggo. Right. She's trying to see who's on YouTube. It's really annoying that it doesn't show gals that are live. We can go over to Oteru. Okay, let's start the raid on this side. We'll go to Oteru. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. She'll see you all tomorrow over on the Moe Live channel, where we will we'll be drawing all the Moe gals by memory. Stay safe. That's quite ominous. That's a little bit ominous. She's a bit scared by that. Thank you, everyone. She'll see you all soon. She'll see you all. Thank you. She gives you all love. Thank you for keeping her company. She wants to eat this so badly. Oh, oh, it smells so good. Her mouth is watering. Oh. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, Truffle, you can't eat this. You will shit yourself and die if you eat this. It's probably not very good for you. But don't worry, you can go poop now. Tori will watch you because she freaked you like that.